Today we're playing Udyr and Jack. This is a mid-range deck that wins by getting stats and with a pretty awesome combo that I didn't actually know existed with the Thrall Bulwark and the Bellows Breath. When you play Bellows Breath, you deal 1 damage to everything twice, including the unit you're using it on. But the Thrall Bulwark doesn't take damage from your own spell, so what happens is you're dealing 2 to the entire board, and then the Thrall Bulwark just gets a +2/+2. If the Thrall Bulwark is equipped with a weapon or you have Overwhelm or regeneration on it, it just kind of takes over the game almost every time. And then you have Jack and Udyr as the champions in this deck that give you the powerful cards you need to have that either really strong turn with coins or to give your win cons Overwhelm and end the game that way. Don't forget to ram stance that like and subscribe button, and happy high rolling. It's Dan again, man. You sniped us again. I swear. So, the Bellows Breath is actually kind of nuts here, dude. It's actually quite good.
Looks like I'm ready.
Wait, this is turbo value. Look at that. Man. And it doesn't even hit itself.
Bye.
Wait, we figured it out. It's nuts. Is that actually how it works? You want to all unit. Yeah, that is how it works. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's insane. So what we could do, we could play Jack, attack, coin, share spoils. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
I want to kill someone.
That feels good, man. What a card.
Hello. Hello. Keep it flying.
I just like Bellows Breath. I didn't think it would work out. It's nuts, man. It's so good with this card. Free buffs.
Into the forest.
Lame.
Just bones and bad choices.
So they don't have a Brash blocker right now.
I go back.
So if I pass right here, this is potentially lethal, but we know they probably run Harsh Winds.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Okay, let's do this. And we coin to heal Jack.
Who else wants to
The question is now, do I want to play this or this? I think it's this one.
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
Jack was one off leveling, but I have to play for tempo here. Next turn they have berries. We don't have a unit, but we have freezes. It could be berries into Warden, and then we probably lose. But this will force them to Harsh Winds, which means they can't bury this turn. Or we could just have lethal. Yeah, it might be berries. Bro, I don't know about you guys, but that interaction was nuts. Bellows Breath on the Thrall Bulwark. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? GG.
We showed him who's boss.
Okay, Bellows Breath. That's the card. There we go. That is the one. I keep Jack. Sure. Do you think having a Harsh Wind might be worth dropping one of the Tree Sister? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Awkward hand, for sure. I also don't know how we do against Shelly. That's good.
Found one. Tide's coming in.
This is why we love spell slinging decks, isn't it, chat? This right here. This right here, man. God. Yeah, that seems fair.
need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
Your League videos are awesome. Congrats. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I will probably be uploading a bit more of them. Okay, so they're not even developing. So yeah, we're just using this, right? Clear the board. I like how this becomes a 6-7. Normally it would be a 6-5 because Bellows Breath also hits the own unit. Hello, Vapandris. All right. So now they could play another elusive or just any. Okay, yeah. So they have this, and then they can get their stylish shot back, which I'm not very happy about. But we're in a decent spot here, I would say. It's just yeah, we kind of took 9 damage for not a great reason, I guess. Okay, Udyr. I actually kind of like Udyr here. I'm playing Udyr because we can get this to 0. Now they need Pirouette. They need Pirouette. It's probably Pirouette. They top deck that. Okay, it's fine. This makes a very good stance here. We're getting the stance either way. There's nothing they can do. We have the stance. We have the board clear right now. Oh no, fizz levels. Fizz levels. Wait, damn it. Fizz levels. Yeah, fizz levels. Okay. Okay, we'll force them to use a spell here. We're at 8. We are pretty low. They just created a card. Maybe it's not, you know, burst speed spell. Don't worry, health is a resource. You know, against elusives, I'm never so sure about that.
Are they warriors or poros? Spirits,
Okay.
I summon you!
Come back, you guys!
I mean, is that a BM emote or am I actually just in the clear here? Okay. I could create another stance with Udyr. I think creating a stance is best here. It's a damn fly in my room. Well, that's always a little... Oh, actually, I could have equipped the bar and knuckles first. But now I'm letting them not develop anything more. Yeah, 3. Alright. Nice find again, dude. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Yeah, they found a stylish shot from Coral and Elixir from the Burble.
I've come a long way for a fight. Don't let me down.
So I have to open a tag. Jack and the Bulwark could be lethal. We'll see what they draw, I guess. It needs to be a warning shot. I should have played I, you're right. I mean, it doesn't matter, because they have nothing, no in-combat stuff. Do you think LOR will die soon? I do not think so. Wow! Nah, LOR is good, man. LOR is staying around for a long time. What a win. What a win. Man. They generated the perfect cards, man. Actually, though. Oh my god. The scout free attack interaction has to be unintended. I don't know what people... I don't care what people say. It's been in the game for an extreme... I think it's been in the game ever since we got free attacks. So I don't really know. It gives me Taric Rally vibes. I mean, Taric Rally... Yeah, I feel like... That couldn't have been, like, entirely intended either. It's kind of weird, man. Sonny, have you tried playing cards? Thank you, Alfred. I hadn't. Terra Rally was fine. Terra Rally Poppy was a problem. I mean, it's basically the same thing, no? What do you think about Heartblood Mender? Rotated. So that wouldn't work. Otherwise, yeah, I would play that. Heartblood Mender was such a strong 5-drop. After the rework it got, yeah, it was very good. It was weird. It was like the first time Freljord got a card like that. Okay. Yeah, let's just play Jack.
Do I have to kill around here for an invitation, huh?
Stand and be tested.
No nexus damage? No, the parlay doesn't work with Disintegrate that way. So we have a freeze for Alawi. We also... I think we probably want to do like a Fury this game. Or this turn.
You. I'm Isla.
Right?
Just bones and bad choices.
I mean, if this is at 2... No, this is fine. Because I set up the Bellows Breath really well. I'm always using this. So I don't die to Scorch, right?
More.
Huh? Why does it show that he's undamaged? What?
What are you waiting for? Bantam!
That's so weird.
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
Okay, so right now, these two can actually hit next turn. They can't block Brash, and they can't block Fearsome. That sounds like an answer to have right there.
I want to kill someone.
Alright, I'll just attack here. It's 10 damage. Yeah, I actually... I thought I thought our coins healed Jack to full. Which is why I'm so confused.
The mother serpent in your voice. Ilaoi, it has been too long.
I don't know.
I'm me.
Well lived.
My weapon. My weapon. Well, opponent had a hand right there. God damn.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Just removal.
Life is too short for fear.
When I hate weapon.
Do you feel her presence? Do you hear her voice?
We will slow them.
Strange. Okay, what?
In her embrace. Nugget cup.
Where are the good weapons?
Food and cooking evil. No, switch those.
But you're dead now, right? What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, you're not dead. It's probably surrender, or they play a unit here, and then we just cleared our board.
Truth better. Truth is no bet.
Nah, man. I don't think it matters how I do it, right? Block here, they block here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how I do it. Game over. GG. I think it is a bug, yeah. It's been happening to me really frequently too, where I use a champion spell and I top deck it instantly next turn. I feel like the odds of that should be like not very high, but I feel like it's been happening 50% of the time. Which, yeah. That's too high, man. Oh, God. Alright. What is this then? Is this Dan again? Dan is playing without berries?
We tend the fire and hope
We saw Majin draw into Vayne spells like 4 turns in a row in turn. Yeah, no, it has to be bugged. There's just... I don't know how many cards Majin had in his deck, but if it's a Vayne deck, I'm gonna just assume that it's, you know, that he still had a couple of cards left. But I don't know, man. It's weird.
discipline and steel.
Fair. I'm pretty happy with this hand. This is obviously like a great card to have against him. I love this Bellows Breath combo on the Thrall Bulwark. It's actually just so nuts.
Reporting for duty.
It feels really good. Now we have a Chonker. If we just give this Bulwark regen, aren't we just like super chilling? Like, what do they do to remove this? Yeah, Vulpine Wanderer into a regen on this. Yeah, it removes Brash blockers too. I like this. I like this play pattern. Well, in that case, kill 3, sure. Is it going to Bulwark with Furia? That was my first thought, but I don't know. With Vladimir's rotation, I just don't want to. This with Vladimir is fun.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Won't we, Kip?
Won't we? Oh, that doesn't work though. We have a weapon. Yeah, that doesn't work. But I am silenced.
Soldiers, to me.
Are you an X user or threats user? Man, I hate both of those terms to identify what kind of user you are. X. Yeah, no, it's I'm an X user. That's my least favorite sentence. Yeah, I don't much like it either. Nothing.
Courage, soldier.
I think we're just taking 6. Okay, so the thing about freeze here is that I don't know how big kill is. Oh, 4? Okay.
No.
I don't like the freeze here. If we're at 7, I think we're still just fine. I think I like this.
Our teeth they will see.
I think keeping the freeze is fine here. This is still winning for us. We need to draw a champion. They've kind of shown that they don't have single combat. So we're just gonna turn this into an actual win con now.
It's dangerous out there. Take this.
There's Udyr. And a leveled Udyr at that. Alright, now we have 2 big overwhelmers.
Gather, spirits, gather.
Udyr gets 13 attack overwhelm. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, Bulwark just solo won this game, actually. Crazy. If that's their play, I think I'm doing regen.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
In that case, I'm just doing that. How many coins do we have? We have 3 coins, so I'm also just coining out this. How bricked is their hand? It didn't even feel that bricked. I mean, they drew this late. It might have been a completely different story if they got this early, because then we'd have a 4-5 and they would have a 5-5 blocking Badger Bear. But overall, I don't think their hand was below average, really.
They hesitate like an Elnook in fear.
Like an Elnook in fear. So, what would you guys like to see from the next Path to Champions stream? I'm thinking about doing one maybe early next week. And I might just play something other than trying to beat Aurelion Sol with level 1 Teemo. Maybe something like win 3 games in a row or something, or win 3 runs in a row.
I summon you!
It was Cried Brick, yeah, and Game Crash too. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, alright. GG done. Were there buffs for new champs? In 4 days, there will be. In 3 days, we get the patch notes on Tuesday at 7 PM Central European time. It's probably going to be a massive list of changes, like a crazy amount of changes.
Their fear is wise.
And I'm gonna react to them, of course. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, and then the day after, we're gonna have a long stream with all the new cards. No coin bar, no opponent disconnected, so I'm just ending it now. They disconnected, chat. Their game crashed.
Gods have spoken.
Because my girlfriend plays Runeterra. She got Master in December or something when she started with Lurk. And then she just kind of played on and off. And she started playing a lot when rotation happened. And, you know, she doesn't have many resources. And she just likes to climb, right? So she ended up creating Fizz Samira. Which was just the best deck at the time, right? And now I spoke to her, like, about the Runeterra meta, like, yesterday. And I was like, yeah, Fizz Samira is still, like, insanely good. And she's like, what? After 4 months? That's still, like, one of the best decks? How does that happen? 4 months later, man. Yeah, we were both kind of shook.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
I hadn't played Runeterra since the start of the condensed Karina meta. I always loved watching your decks, but then I picked up my first game and immediately died to some monument Karina. Riot, please.
Yeah, I'll see you next meta, Mr. Hanky Pie. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Yeah, no, I would be very surprised if we don't see some monument nerfed. I think it is inevitable. Oh my god, they're gonna play the Swarm, and it's gonna be so bad. Yeah, that's awful because I have no blocker for that.
Do I have to kill around here for an invitation, huh?
I mean, that's probably like the best I can do to save some damage. Would you make it cost more? Absolutely cost more. 100%. If you make it plant more mushrooms, then the low rolls are still gonna feel really bad. Miss. Thank God. We would not be winning this game if that hit. What is the mana cost you're thinking? 4, maybe even 5. I think I have to just attack here. I think I'm doing... Am I doing this? No, I was attacking.
No.
If they get a Snapjaw Swarm here, I'm gonna lose it. If I do this, I don't guarantee that I can play another minion. Oh, I can refill 3 mana, actually.
Keep it flanked.
So... We survived the open attack now, so I think I'm pretty okay doing this. And then if they develop next turn, that's when we'll do this. I think the +1/+1 is very wasted. Yeah, okay. The +1/+1 will be wasted, and I think it might matter. I think the +1/+1 might matter in blocking here. So I am just going to do it on the Jack instead of on the 3/2. Man, we bricked so hard, but the stands are just bringing us back in it. Oh my god, it's actually a Rek'Sai.
Come on, hit me.
That sucks. If it wasn't Rek'Sai. If I block this, we get 1 coin. I think I'm still just blocking this.
Bones and bad choices.
I would have done that if I didn't also have Eye of Magikeburos. So I can refill 2 mana for this. These are all terrible.
Fighting food and cooking evil. Switch those.
So whatever, we know next turn they can't do anything, so we can freely develop.
Gather, spirits, gather.
It's a Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is +4, so we can do this. There's no way they're gonna play Rek'Sai. It's their only win con. So now we just attack like this. They block the middle. We deal 10. Next turn we freeze the Rek'Sai. And there should be no way for them to win. Okay. I don't even think the leveled Rek'Sai does it now. But, you know, we're freezing it no matter what. Alright, GG. Didn't even let me Nidalee emote back. GG.
The gods have spoken.
Yeah, that was a super terrible start, but the stances being the board clear there was actually just nuts. It's the hair, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Pretty L reaction before more gameplay? Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Nah, it's close, it's close. I was gonna try to play new decks and with meta decks. I mean, that's normal. Like, you kind of have to go into ladder expecting that. Huh. All right. So, yeah.
Ah, a beautiful day for sailing.
That has to be a joke, man. What am I watching here?
This will be fun! Do you hear her voice?
What the? I mean, the thing is, Swain is level 2 from this. It's 8-8, dude. Bro, what?
Not even I know what
How do we deal with that? Yeah, we don't. We don't, dude. Watch them play Alawi here.
Come and get it.
I mean, we have freezes. This turns into a 10-10 next turn. Oh my god, you're kidding me. They have an answer. They have no hands. I mean, do you need a hand? We have a 10-10 tentacle?
Oh, soup's off. I've come a long way for a fight. Don't let me down.
Entomb doesn't do anything because it's just no, Entomb doesn't reset it to 3. It's an exact copy. Summon exact copies of the units and landmarks sword inside.
One more. God be king without breaking a few bones.
I mean, this can let us attack. Like, they can't really block this, right?
Knock, knock.
I'll just let them, like, take this. We deal 7 to them, probably. Yeah, they can't block that because we kill this. The answer they could have was like disintegrate and make a rain. It's still getting bigger. Stop it. Okay, Udyr's good. Watch your language. That's a big tentacle, man. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what you think that means. That's a big tentacle. I'll use one freeze, and then next turn we could try to do something else with it. Disintegrate? Disintegrate is like fine. Yeah, I don't think that matters. It just makes it more likely that we win next turn.
Gather, spirits, gather.
Alright, well that's those were some good draws for opponent there though. Say that. I think opponent kind of threw with that either way. That's the champion one. If it's by only 2 votes, I'm gonna decide what to do myself. Okay, so this is lethal right now. This attack is currently lethal. That's -5. Do they have something? Okay, GG. That what the? Did they literally play like 3 units in total? Did they just play idols? And that was the outcome?
Thinking outside the box, Zillion Victor, time bomb printer, 1, 2, pop. Meta shifter, not a quitter, fighting for